Hey y'all, it is a Friday and I'm in Charlotte with my cousin Poppy, and we are going to a value thrift here to go sourcing in a place that I've never been. So I'm gonna take you. Here we go. Poppy I don't think wants to be on camera, otherwise I would show you her cute little self, but let's go see what goodies we can find. We shall see. All right, let me get a cart. Oh. You what?
I might find a vest. The vest I have for 20 years, my white vest finally gave way.
Oh,
I got 20 years off.
that was a good life.
It was an Eddie Bauer, and it just never seemed to be out of fashion.
I'll walk down here real quick. I'm liking this pink Talbot's coat just because it's pink, but not for resale. Handbag section. That's a rug. Check that out. Let me see what this is. It's feeling kind of pleathery. No bueno. Bueno is no bueno. That's shame. That's a leather, soft leather. But a big boo. That is definitely not a real Michael Kors. Okay.
Jackie, have you seen some stuff and some? Oh no.
Must have had been shopping at Belk's in the 80s because there's a bunch of saddle bread ties.
Seriously?
There's this really pretty manners tie, but it has like a nick.
I think I'm gonna grab this.
Do it. Oh, looks almost like a giant Fabergé.
So I want to look up Pure Humor. Look at these.
Oh, those old things. Yes.
Remember these?
I do remember
Sometimes
them.
I hate you, but always I love you. World's best father.
That makes sense.
It's missing a hood. I'm gonna Google those. Is that another one? Why are they $2.99? Hola.
Men's ties, I'll tell you what. I'm just looking for like a really good name. I should find a really good name.
Nothing?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, but I can crop it.
Somebody to kick the bucket.
Our next stop, Salvation Army.
That's a good story.
Shush up. Did I just score a second bed stew? Did I? Yes, ma'am, she did. Yes, ma'am, she did. Hey, y'all. All right. So, as you saw in the beginning, I did some thrifting in Charlotte. The problem was I did not have my chip, so I did it on my phone and therefore did not get as much footage. But we're going to do something fun right now. Nick, who you see on camera, has not seen what I got yet, and nor has Libby. So, I have Libby on FaceTime and Nick there, and we're going to do a reveal of the items I bought in Charlotte. And we are going to show Libby and Nick, and you guys get to watch. Okay, can you see him, Libby?
Yeah, awesome.
All right, here we go. We're going to start with the first stop, which was Carolina Thrift, Carolina Village,
Carolina Value Thrift.
Carolina Value Thrift.
And so we have a Laura Fisher Bonvayer.
Okay, I don't know if you've heard of this brand, Libby, Laura Fisher Bonvayer.
No.
$5.99. I did a quick comp because it just seemed, I don't know, good quality, and it should sell for $70 to $90.
Ooh.
And I paid how much?
$5.99.
$5.99. All right.
Awesome.
Next, we have.
Next,
Sometimes, y'all, we have to get Nick to move fast because he really likes to look at these things. He's starting with the bangers. This I paid up for, y'all. I did. How much was it, Nick?
$59.99.
Ooh, who buys something at the thrift for $59.99? This girl did. This is a new with tags, another new brand I'd never heard of called Sheep Ink. When I did a comp on these sweaters, there were just a few listed. One sold for right around $200. The others were listed for high $200 and $300 plus. So I'm risking it, y'all.
It looks so soft. What is it? What's the
Oh my gosh. It is 100% handmade merino wool.
And it's really soft, and it's a beautiful piece. So sheep,
I love green, Molly.
I know, it's very pretty. Sheep Ink, INC. So yeah, we'll see. I'll have to remember to report on that later. I bought a Christmas pillow because I know our friends at Homeschool Picker, Kayla and Matt, always buy the hand-stitched Christmas pillows and do real well with them. And this one was how much?
$3.99. It's
$3.99, and it was in
great
great shape, and it just looked real pretty. So yeah, we're going to give that a shot. And y'all, I just want to also say this. Please do not fret about buying Christmas after Christmas, because why, Libby?
It sells all year. And guess what? People can only find it online.
Right? Buy it, list it, just like it's 2 months before Christmas, because somebody's going to buy it. All right, I grabbed another pillow. This one I could just tell the quality was really good. It's a pretty kind of teal with a green velvet back, plaid, and I could just tell the quality was good. So I did the open zipper, and sure enough, it was a Crate and Barrel. And I love selling Crate and Barrel, West Elm, and Pottery Barn linens because they always do well. I found a Lug nylon purse. If anybody knows the brand Lug, their travel and purse stuff does really well. This one is actually new without tags. The reason I know that is because the little silicone bags are still in there and there is not a mark anywhere on it. So,
Oh, that's
yeah, it's in mint. Yep, and I have a couple of... Yeah, Lug does really well. I actually learned about the company Lug from my brother way back when he was living in Manhattan. He was the one that told me it was a good brand. So I have a couple of those to list. One I found yesterday, and I have another piece or two that will be listed. Then I found this Pottery Barn linen set, bedding set. One of the prices will be the price for the whole set, Nick. Does that have a price on it or
no.
just...
This one doesn't.
Okay.
But I did see the price. It was $14.99.
$14.99 for this Pottery Barn linen bedding set. It's got 1 sham, 2 shams. It's like a beautiful reddish toile, but a large seam toile. Sometimes toile can be smaller seam. This is like a large seam toile. Looks very watercolored.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, yeah. 2 shams and a duvet from Pottery Barn.
Wow.
Yeah, I clean up with the Pottery Barn linens, and anytime I get them, I get really excited.
I
Wow.
know. That's why I was like, yeah, I'm not walking away from this baby. No.
All right. So you put out some big bucks at that one on a few items.
I did.
But
All right.
I think there's some good money in that little mountain there.
We have the box beside you that also has stuff. Nope.
But that's from the second store.
Nope.
No,
That's from Carolina.
it is this
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Pioneer Woman. All right. Pioneer Woman. Libby can vouch. Hit or miss nowadays. Hit or miss. But I did comp this beautiful Christmas picture, and it is selling for 40 plus ship. And
It's
it
in
was
great
what?
shape.
$6, and it was in mint condition.
Yep, $6.
So another Christmas purchase.
Yeah, Pottery Barn is definitely dependent, or Pottery Barn, Pioneer Woman is definitely dependent on the pattern. You
Yeah.
have to look up the pattern.
For sure. I bought this beautiful porcelain Asian egg. It's got the kind of the gold gilded raised look. I have a couple of these, not an egg, but these style Asian things that have sold really well. I did not comp it, y'all. I just loved it and I bought it. So there's that.
Ooh, I like this coffee cup.
I got a coffee mug. Was that Italian? I think so. 99 cents.
Yes, I would say that's Italian.
A 99-cent coffee mug. If I find one that just pulls my heartstrings, I'll grab it, especially when it's 99 cents. Oh, and I got a Weight Watcher electronic food scale. I have no idea the resale value. I don't even know if it works, but I was almost thinking that might be a personal purchase, but we shall see.
Okay,
All
so
right,
that was the
so
first
that
store.
was it from the first trip. And y'all, don't judge a book by its cover. That's what I want to say, because I was with my cousin Poppy. We had never been to this place before, and it was not in a great area as we pulled in, and we were kind of like, we're like, well, we'll just walk in. We'll probably leave. But even though it didn't look like the best thrift store, clearly we found some bangers in there. So don't sleep on the shadier looking ones, as long as you're safe, that is.
All right.
Yeah. So then we grabbed lunch, and then we headed to a Salvation Army that was Poppy's suggestion, because her son Forrest loves this particular location and always finds really good stuff. So we decided we would check it out. We got a North Face windbreaker jacket.
Yeah, with hood and extended neck.
All right.
Like that.
We got vintage
Ooh.
Nike sweatpants, the swishies.
Oh, yeah.
Swishy sweats. I like swishy sweat vintage.
They have the side zip.
Yeah,
too.
you've been doing well with those recently, haven't you?
Yeah, like a good Y2K, right?
Yeah.
So, yep, grabbed those. Let's see what else is in here. Bird Dog hat. Bird Dogs is a good brand that people love, so
Okay.
I got a Bird Dogs hat.
Oh, some ties.
Poppy had so much fun in the ties. She was bringing them up, going, okay, so I taught my cousin how to comp. Look, if you've got somebody in your family that likes to thrift, just teach them how to comp, and they're a great sidekick to have with you. Poppy found the North Face jacket. She found all these ties. Hold that one up close to the camera.
Men's store. Oh yeah, that's
because the pattern's just lovely. Can you see that? It's like eagles on it or something, or pheasants. It's
pheasants.
quite lovely.
All right, then you've got one that is a
Creighton. That's pheasants on it.
Yep.
I think she picked out like 4. The other one she picked out, but she told me I could not tell her husband Doug about it because
it's a Jerry Garcia tie.
It's a Jerry Garcia tie, and he's a big Dead fan. So.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So
Cool.
she's like, I found this for you, but don't let Doug know.
So is it the Jerry Garcia brand? It doesn't look like it's
Yep.
a brand.
Yep.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, there's some beautiful Jerry Garcia ties.
Let me know if I hold the camera wrong, because I'm trying to do 3 things at one time.
And then this one looks like it's a might have been.
I think that might have been the Greensboro one. Oh, no, that wasn't.
No.
But anyway, we got some ties. All the ties, belts, hats were $1.99.
Pebble Beach U.S. Open 2019.
Pebble Beach U.S. Open. I always like to find the Masters, U.S. Open golf stuff. Those are usually pretty good.
Simply Southern belt. Those are.
I don't know.
Good.
Yes.
Staple.
I love the preppy belts. I'm a preppy belt person.
You just are the belt's queen.
She
That's
is.
all I can tell you.
We got a Boss.
Boss belt. Not to be confused with Boss Reseller Remix.
Oh, Vineyard Vines. Just
Yes.
a classic brown leather belt. That's
So I was
very nice.
Stunning.
I was surprised to see Vineyard Vines in a leather, because I always find them in the one like the Simply Southern he just
Right.
showed. Usually they're the, the grosgrain ribbon woven type preppy belt. So that's the first time I found a leather one.
And a
Black leather belt. Don't remember what brand that one was.
Tuliani.
And
Along with that one. And then you got a thin.
J. Jill belt. It's so
Oh,
pretty.
yeah.
Here, bring it up closer. It's
Ooh,
like
that
a
is pretty.
metal,
It is.
pewter metal with leather.
Oh, that's real nice.
Yeah,
It's
thin
almost
J.
like
Jill.
it's
like a
chainmail armor
Yeah,
kind of put together.
J. Jill. J. Jill's
Very
always
cool.
a good staple.
All right, what else we got in here?
What else we got in here?
something-
Poppy found a new, never used
costume.
space costume. So
Cool.
$2.99. It's got the helmet and all. So
New
Oh
tag.
my gosh, that's so fun.
yeah, she was worried about the season thing. I said, girl, we don't worry about seasons in our store.
All
You're
right.
training her up just right, Molly.
Yes, yes.
POL.
A POL tunic blouse. This is a brand that does really well, so I grabbed it. And
what else we got here?
Okay, so not gonna lie,
Oh yeah, I know what these.
Poppy
ended up
was
being.
all excited. You don't have to hold them up that wide. Poppy was all excited. She found a pair of Anthropologie pajama bottoms. And she was like, I looked these up and they're really expensive. I said, yes, they are. And I am constantly wanting to buy them for myself because I make them in my size, but they're a couple $100. What size are they? Y'all, they were my size. So yeah, those are going to be personal.
Oh, come on.
I'm thinking I'm keeping them. I don't know. We'll see.
Come on.
We'll see. But oh my gosh, I love them. And I've been wanting a pair for 2 years now. All right, this brand,
Cobblestone.
Cobblestone. It's a linen.
jacket.
I was not familiar with Cobblestone. Did comps, good resale value. So I always, you know me, linen too is something I rarely walk away from.
Yeah,
Ooh, this
linen
looks
and silk. Linen, silk, cashmere, camel hair. Yeah.
Yeah.
hard to walk
Ooh,
away
I like
from.
that.
And then as we were leaving, I went to put something back while Poppy was standing in line, and lo and behold, found this beautiful size 16 women's Lands End full zip jacket that's wool and lined.
That's nice.
So that stayed.
I might need dibs on that baby. I kind of love it.
Oh,
That's pretty nice.
yeah, it's beautiful. It's an absolute mint condition. It's beautiful.
Ooh, look at you.
All right, this find, y'all, was somebody hung it on the shoe rack at the checkout and changed their mind. I'm hoping I don't find out why and there's some big problem, but this is a St. John full zip sweater, black with like a blush pink for $4.99.
Wow.
Yeah, I was excited. And I didn't see any flaws. Hopefully when I photograph and all, I don't find any flaws.
There might be one that I could potentially think of, but I don't know.
All right, we'll check it closer, but fingers crossed.
We'll take a look. Closer look.
All right,
Wow.
what else do we have in the bag of goodies? This is
tell you
fun
what,
letting
this-
somebody... Okay,
Oh, what? That is a cool look.
look at this Tommy Hilfiger. I hope you can see it well. Come up close. This is a Tommy Hilfiger jacket. It's like a gray woven, textured woven.
But it's got gray elbow patches.
It's got gray elbow patches. Look at the
I love elbow patches.
look at the buttons.
Ditto, Levy.
Can you see the buttons? They're like, they have Tommy on them and they're red, white, and blue. There's a little Tommy like signet metal thing on the lapel. I mean, this is such a classic Tommy, and the collar is trimmed in red, white, and blue.
Very cool.
That is stunning. It's men's or women's?
Women's.
Yep, size 10.
Stunning.
All right, I bought this because I used to be a preschool teacher, and Jan Brett was one of my absolute favorite children's book illustrators, and I found this Alice in Winter Wonderland book by Jan Brett. Her illustrations are so beautiful and whimsical, and so yeah, I bought it, and they didn't have a price, and he's like 99 cents, so not sure if that's going to get sold or be a gift to a child in my life, but I had to have it. And then we got some Earth, Wind, and Fire to go in our personal vinyl collection. All right, now for the bag o' shoes.
Whoa. All right, let's see if I can... Ooh, those are... Whoa.
Whoa, right?
Whoa.
These are Cole Haan size 9 women's blue mint
Loafers.
condition penny loafers. I don't think they were ever worn. There's not a scuff, a mark on anything.
The bottoms, they definitely weren't.
Beautiful.
I just sold a men's pair yesterday for about $100.
All right, that's what I like to hear.
Okay. Hopefully they go.
I did pay up a little for those, but I bought them at the end when he totaled because I was trying to stay in my given budget.
All right. Oh, so these are Born.
These are Born. I just loved the style of them. They're a nice suede leather, oiled
chunky
leather,
heel.
chunky, tasseled. And
But
how much were they?
They are actually kind of in a wingtip style.
Yes,
Front.
they have the wingtip style, and I paid $7.99. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Didn't comp them, but we'll see. I just thought they were cool and in mint condition.
Pair of Taos tennis shoes.
Taos sneakers, $3.99. Gonna throw those through the wash.
Ooh.
Yeah, pink Rothy's,
How much did you pay for those?
$3.99. Poppy
They
found
don't
them.
look like they were worn.
No. Only the interiors where you see was washed the lining.
Yeah. Huh.
But yeah, I got a pair of pink Rothy's, $3.99. Their prices were all over. Okay, so here is.
Does this look familiar, Levy?
I can't believe this. This is crazy.
So a week and a half ago, I found the bed stew, this exact same wristlet, only it didn't have the shoulder strap.
I think it might have been a slightly lighter color than this,
but it's the same
It's the same
style,
style.
same opening, everything inside. I found it at my local Goodwill for $4 and sold it in a couple of days for 70 something.
Yep.
So when I walked in, this was the very first thing I saw when we walked into Salvation Army was the exact same one I just sold 2 weeks ago, and it was $4.
And this one has strap.
And it has the strap, so it'll probably go closer to 100.
You know, it's so funny. I don't think I would have ever looked twice at that.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Don't walk away from bed stew. Bed stew, anything is good.
Now I know. Thank you.
So, Super Ga, however you say this brand, I've already listed a pair, and I typically
think you
don't pick
sold a
them
pair
up,
recently, I
but
think.
they're $1.99. So I thought, well, for $1.99, they're silver metallic. Somebody will want them. And then we got these cute little North Face snow boots.
Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
gosh.
Look at them.
How-
Aren't they cute?
So adorable.
$1.99.
Like, here's my coffee cup, right?
Are you giving us a size comparison? Then I got these cool boots. What brand were they?
Oh, they are the, was that
That's right, the OTBX or OTB,
OTBT,
OTBT.
$1.99.
Yeah, $1.99. They clearly didn't know what they had. That
I don't
OTBT.
know what you have either. You're going to have to tell me about those.
OTBT, you find at like the high-end like walking company stores because they're really good for your feet, and they are a couple of $100 plus when you buy them from
That's great,
retail. They are beautiful shoes. In fact, Poppy was the one who first taught me about them when we were on a vacation, and she picked them up and bought some sandals. So whenever I see them, if the price is right, I buy them. I've sold some already, but these are like a snakeskin leather booty. And they clearly didn't know what they had at that price, so I'm glad they
Getting
didn't.
an education here myself.
Yeah. OGO zip up, which I knew it felt good, looked good. I wanted to look it up. I didn't, and we were at the checkout, and I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot to comp this. And Poppy's like, no, it's going to be good. That's the one the bags sell really, really. She said the bags are a really good brand. People love that. So she looked it up.
What
And
is
she,
it? OGO?
OG, yeah, it's
OG.
OGIO.
Yeah.
OGO is the brand, and it's like they have bags and workout stuff and like travel gear. So that is all that I sourced at in Charlotte at the two places that we went. Nick was excited I did it all on Friday while he was working, because that meant today on Saturday he got the day off, and we aren't going to estate sales. We are going to be listing. But also,
Yes, you are.
I also got together with one of my consigners who brought me some goodies from her mom, who passed away this past year, sadly. So she brought a few goodies to consign. So we're going to do a quick show through of this consignment from Andrea's mom.
Oh my gosh. Wow, you were so busy.
I know. We have hat boxes, and there are some hats.
And this box not only has one
Felt hat.
felt hat,
These are all vintage.
it
Oh my
has
gosh, that's
two
stunning.
felt hats.
Two felt hats.
Trixie,
Trixie.
XIE.
XIE.
And this one is Kate Landry.
Kate Landry. Okay. There's one in here, y'all. I can't wait to show you. It is like.
Now that's the only box that I had seen, so this is all surprise to me now.
Okay. Is that the one with the banger in it? I say banger only by looks.
Ooh, I don't know. There's two hats in this one.
All right. Oh, look at how
Another
cute this felt hat
one.
is.
Oh, that is so. Oh, I love it.
That is Indigo
Hello, Essie,
Soul.
here we come.
Hello.
Right?
Ooh, I like this one
This
too.
one's cute too.
Gray. That's also, so these are both Indigo Soul. These are some great hats.
Yeah, she took such good care of her stuff too.
All right. So maybe we got a real.
All right, this is my favorite, y'all.
Oh yeah.
Should I be scared?
And there's one under it that's they're like night and day. The two
Oh
that are in this
my.
box together are night and day in
Oh
their
yeah,
style.
they are. Wait.
Hold on, show the other
right.
first.
So this one, I mean, that is just awesome.
Fine.
Pink with glitter cheetah band.
I
Yeah.
will reserve commentary on that one.
Wow.
I just want to know where she wore it and what she did in that hat.
All right. This one is.
Is this not fabulous?
This is everything. All right.
Look at that hat.
Oh my goodness.
Look at that hat.
That is gorgeous. That is a
Wow.
swan hat from New York.
From New York. I cannot wait
So that is
to
that is
photograph
the
that.
front. So you're looking at the front, just like that.
It's so fabulous. I can't wait to photograph that baby.
That's a gorgeous hat.
Yeah.
I wonder what kind of feathers they are.
I don't know.
I don't know, but they're
Time will
they're
tell.
actual feathers.
Time.
People go crazy for those feathers.
Oh man. Yep. That hat will be.
And then, of course, I'll probably list these cute little hat boxes, Christmas hat boxes that they came in.
Well, you're going to be shipping this black one in this box.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
Says my shipping manager, y'all.
Yeah,
Right.
you're gonna have to figure out boxes like for shipping for those hats. Are not easy
Yeah. Yeah.
as far as shipping goes. But
No,
you have a shipping manager.
I do.
I see. I honestly think that these boxes, although I'm going to have to, since there were 2 hats per box, but they're going to have to be part of the package as you get them with a Christmas box.
All right. And
You have
then
something
she
else?
sent me these box of boots. Unfortunately, when she was showing me the one and showing me what it did, we noticed there was some dry rot on
Oh.
the shorter pair. So I brought them anyway to use, and I'll tell you why in a minute. So we have
So this
these
is
beautiful
longer.
Italian leather black boots.
Mm-hmm. Size 8.
They're a size 8 wide, and y'all, they feel like butter.
They do.
They look just
So here we're-
expensive and stunning.
All right, so then we have these amazing. She's like, I really want to know where my mom wore these. I never even knew she had them. They're
So
like
the chain goes
steel
under?
toe. They've got the chain. They've got the
Well,
turquoise beading.
right. They do have the.
Right, as she was
cracking and
putting the
rotting.
things on, they were peeling. So we are not going to sell the boots, but we are going to sell
The
the
accessories?
straps, the adornments of these boots. And that's why we decided not to toss them when she was giving them to me, because I will use them to photograph these straps, because there's 2 different pieces, 2 different styles. So I'll sell them each separately and sell the
Oh, I
boot
see.
adornments.
Strap. Yeah.
Oh, I never even thought about doing that.
Yes, and then
Wow.
let go of the boots themselves
Now,
after.
God
You
rest
might
her
even
soul.
hang
Do you
on
think
to-
she wore those with that pink hat?
Right?
I
Yeah.
was just thinking that a moment ago, Libby. I was like, those went with the pink hat.
She
So fun.
Yeah,
So
the story
fun.
she told me, she's like, my mom lost a good amount of weight at one point in her life, and then all of a sudden thought she was back in her 20s, and went a little wild with her purchases.
Fashion.
So then she did bring us some clothing. It's not clothing that I would normally seek out and purchase, but they are beautiful, and she took very good care of them. Like Tahari, and so I will list them because they are on consignment, but they are not things that I would personally pick up sourcing, but they are perfect in beautiful condition for consignment. So those things will get listed too on her account. So I had a very busy Friday. I got consignment and I sourced 2 different places. So
So
And
it's
I
about
heard your shipping
17 clothing
manager
items.
celebrated something pretty significant.
why, yes, he did, y'all. My
'Cause
shipping
he's got
manager.
to stay in tip-top shape.
Yes. So what did you call it, Libby?
A runniversary, a
Oh,
4-year
earlier this year.
runniversary.
Yeah, earlier this week, yes.
Earlier this week, my shipping manager celebrated his runniversary. He has been running every single day without fail. Doesn't matter the weather, doesn't matter how he feels, a minimum of a mile. Isn't that it? No less than a mile, but usually a lot more, for over 4 years now. He had his 4-year runniversary earlier in the week. So
I'm a streaker.
he's a streaker.
That is so amazing. That is so amazing.
Yeah.
No wonder he has so much energy for all this shipping.
Right? I got to keep him
I'm just
going.
so proud of you. You were a topic
Thanks.
of conversation here last night with Avery and I.
Really?
That's just amazing.
I love
Yeah.
it. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this. I hope you learned some new brands, because I sure did on this
I
trip.
did.
So yeah, keep an eye out on our store. We'll link that up with the video. And if there's something here you saw you liked, you can certainly pick it up in the store. And we had a lot of fun. And I know this is a different.
Keep them posted on the Sheep Ink.
Oh yeah, I'll keep you posted on the sheep ink. Yeah,
That sucker's going up today.
Did I regret that purchase or not? I don't know. I've never paid up like that for something.
I don't know. I just did a sneak peek of it, and I think you're fine paying up for that.
That's how I felt about it when I did my sneak peek. But when you're in the moment at the store, you can get very overwhelmed with your thoughts, because there's so much going on that when you pay up for that, you think, gosh, I hope I didn't make a mistake while I was comping. But I think I'm good. I felt good about it. So anyway, stay tuned. We'll be checking it out, and you can check out our link below to see better pictures of all of these items. If there's something you want to see more closely, you can check it in our Consignment store. Libby, thanks for joining us. This was a totally different format, but so much fun to do a reveal with you and Nick.
Oh, I loved every second of it. Thank you.
All right, I'm going to let you say goodbye here. I'm going to put you on camera.
Okay.
There you go. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.